Why, hello, Tube. Smoking my stockpile of Virginia Gentlemen. This is more of a marching mammoths update more than anything because I finished. Okay, I finished Torquatro Tasso, which was the third play in the Essential Goethe, and I mean it wasn't terrible, but I don't really feel the need to talk about it. 16th century, uh, I guess, poet, uh, but it was kind of autobiographical, I guess. Well, he went mad. He had bipolarism. People thought, according to the Wikipedia's. Um, and I guess it was kind of autobiographical of Goethe. But just didn't care. I mean, it didn't do anything for me. That's kind of how these plays have gone. They just haven't done anything for me. And I'm about I think 7 chapters into Wilhelm Meister's Apprentice, and it's kind of the same way. I mean, it's not bad, but it's nothing to write home about. We'll see. I mean, I've still got a long ways to go in it, so it might be that it'll get really good and interesting. But as far as I can tell, it's about um some like a playhouse doing plays. That's all I've really gotten from it so far. Uh, you know, so yeah, um, kind of thinking that Gote's striking out for me. I haven't read Faust yet. Um, I'll probably finish Wilhelm Meister's Apprenticeship, and then I'll probably read Faust Part 1, and then I'll probably be done. And for um, Wilhelm Meister's Apprenticeship, I am reading it on the Kindle. Not the same translator, but it's not a hard translation. Like, the translation's fine. I don't think it's the translation. Um, I don't think it's a bad translation that I'm reading, making it not really do anything for me. Um, but the Faust, I am going to read the translation that's in this because I did look at the one on Kindle, full of vowels and uh, fees and all that, and I want to make sure I get the most out of Faust as I possibly can. This only has part one in it. But how I understand it, part one's kind of the money one anyway, and part two isn't necessarily as highly thought of. So what I'll probably do is I'll probably finish those two. I'll probably ignore there's a bunch of essays, like nature essays and stuff in the back that um, I don't think I'm going to read. And then like some journal, there's a chunk of journal entries too that I don't really feel like reading. So um, I'm going to still kind of consider, like, even though I'm going to finish with those two last pieces I mentioned, I'm still going to consider Marching Mammoths a success. Although I'm not finishing the 1,000-page book, I'm reading I want to read the parts that are, I guess, the most that might have the most interest to me, and then I'm gonna call it there, and I'll probably be done with Goethe. Although I do have all of his other works, because I got that Kindle Delphi collection, or whatever they call it. So you never know. Maybe I'll dip my toes into some more Goethe in the future, but I don't know. I don't really see it. I feel like I've kind of read after finishing those two. I've read what I really need to read, and just kind of uh, just kind of forfeit to the fact that maybe Goethe just doesn't do anything for me. So I think that's it for this one, peeps. Well, I guess we'll just keep this one short and sweet. Let me know. Have you read Torquatro Tasso? What'd you think of it? It didn't do a whole lot for me, but you know, maybe you absolutely love it, and you can explain to me why it's a masterpiece. So that's it for this one, peeps. Cheers.